Hi everyone, and welcome to Let's Try Nebuchadnezzar. So, this is a city builder game released this week, and it's a game similar to the old Impressions games. And for anyone who never played any Impressions games, they were city builders, but they were a very specific type of a city builder. They were basically a subgenre within city builder genre. And Nebuchadnezzar is inspired by them. There are some major differences, which some people will like and others will not like, at least as far as anyone who was a fan of Impressions games goes. But either way, let's take a look, shall we? We'll check out the campaign a bit. There are scenarios in theory, but I think they are mostly for modding, because there aren't any by default. So, there's easy and normal difficulty. We'll go with normal. Okay, so first, this is going to be mostly about moving the camera and things like that. So I'll just skip that for the most part. Again, nothing overly exciting to see here. He will also talk about pausing and unpausing, so we can run the game with up to 3 times normal speed, or we can press E on the keyboard and run it with 4 times normal speed. That's an option. Yeah, that's what he's talking about here. And the different ways of doing it, basically. Okay, so here we basically got explanations of various mechanics. Basic economic model. Not exactly a super detailed explanation here, but there will be more as we play. So, as you can see. Okay, continue. Now we can start building some houses. Initially, you can only build where he tells you, because this is basically a tutorial. So we'll just build a bunch of houses here and here. Some people are already coming. Yep, first settlers. We can build a road, like so. There we go. Then we have the mission tab. These are current objectives. So we need 20 wheat and 20 bread and 300 population. So then we can build a farm, which is going to be right here. Then we can select a farm and actually build enough fields. So that's going to be exactly 36. That's because one farm cannot work more than that. Yeah, currently we have 2 farmers. And we can get more, so we can like add more right here. We can have up to 5 workers in a single building like this. And this is the number of fields tended by each farmer, basically. Then we need a bakery. This is like mostly pretty obvious stuff that he's talking about. So I'm just going to skip through that quickly, so that I can include some later missions in this video as well. So we'll build 2 bakeries, then we'll build 2 warehouses to actually store things. And then we can choose what's actually going to be stored in each warehouse. So, for example, I could disable bread in this one, and then I could disable wheat in the other one. I can also control how much there's going to be. So I can reduce this number if I want to. But yeah, let's have bread in one warehouse and wheat in the other warehouse. There's also an option to destroy all the old goods. If you want to switch a warehouse to something else, you can just quickly destroy the leftovers. Which is kind of convenient. Okay, so now we basically just need to wait. The first mission is not exactly complicated, as you might imagine. So we can just speed things up. And yeah, you can actually run like 12 times normal speed, apparently. Well, there it is. Mission complete. Wasn't exactly a complicated mission. So, next. Now we'll need 900 population and 16 houses. Alright, so here's mission 2, and in this one we need to upgrade the houses to poorhouses. And the way that works is you need to deliver bread and milk to each shack, and then it will upgrade to a poorhouse. So, in order to do that, we need a market. We'll grab a market, and then we need a milk seller and a bread seller, and actually set the route. You need to set the route manually, like so. So that will do, yep. And then obviously we need, you know, actual bread and milk. So let's do that. 1 wheat field, 2 bakeries, and 1 livestock farm. Easy enough. So let's start with the livestock farm. Right here is fine. Then we'll grab the crop farm. So right here roughly. This is fine. And then we'll grab the road. Like so. Yeah, this could easily be another row of houses here. There we go. Here. And here. Okay, so then 2 bakeries. Now, the bakeries themselves don't need to be in range. They need to be in range of the actual warehouse. So let's grab that warehouse first. That's actually kind of the most important part. And yeah, okay, I need to move that road a little bit. No problem. We'll build it slightly differently. Here, now we can have a warehouse right here in the middle. And then 2 bakeries. And that should basically be enough. Maybe not the prettiest layout ever, but whatever. And actually, there's a limited amount of space in the warehouse. So I think I have to reduce this. This should be fine. Okay, so now we can speed things up and let them do their thing. I'm pretty sure this is going to be enough. Let's find out. Now we can check production stats right here. So we can see production, consumption, import, and export. Yeah, here we go. Production is going. Everything is working. Now we just need to wait a little bit. And as the houses receive bread and milk, they will upgrade. There's one awkward house left that didn't get it. Yeah, there we go. So that was a quick mission. This is still basically an extended tutorial. Okay, so in this mission, we'll get to turn unusable soil into usable soil, basically. So first, we'll build 1 livestock farm. There you go. As you wish. Add a field. Oh yeah, 1 crop farm, right. There. And then we will build irrigation canals. Which should be somewhere in here. Yeah, right here, irrigation canal. Like so. There it is. And then we need a pump. It should be somewhere in here. Yeah, irrigation pump. There. And that's basically that. There isn't enough water for the whole system. So just need more pumps, basically. There we go. And connect them to the system. And that will be enough. And now I actually need to set things up. So warehouse. Right here. And the roads. Same as usual. Here. 36 fields and 36 pastures. No problem. So, okay, let's get exactly 36. So, 35 and 36. And then 36 pastures. So, there we go. That will be fine. Right, so we'll deactivate everything except wheat and milk. So, like this. Here we go. Then set up maximum capacity. So 28 for wheat and 8 for milk. Here you go. And why that ratio? Milk is produced at the same rate throughout the year, while wheat is only harvested during a few months of the year. This means we need more space to handle all the wheat produced in a short time span. Okay then, so that's that. Then we also have info layer. The info layer displays relative numbers of goods in the building and the relation of these goods to the building. So, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Kind of. Anyway, yeah, so that's basically that. That's how we set up irrigation canals. That's, I think, like the main point of this particular mission. Yeah, now we just need population and houses. So let me handle that. Okay, here we go. This should work quite well. It might even be enough, although I'll need more population, I suppose. Which means we likely need another set of farms. There's not that much space for more irrigation canals because of all these rocks. I guess that's on purpose. Okay, so for the standard house we need ceramics and water. So, yeah, there's the ceramic workshop. And that will require clay. Alright then. So, somewhere over here should be fine, I assume. I don't think it matters too much. So, okay, let's say right here. Grab a road, as usual. And then a ceramic workshop. Right next to it, I assume. And a warehouse. And we'll set it up to only accept that, I guess. Here, that should work. Well, either way, we need a well to get water. That makes sense. I think one will be enough here. So, what do you want? Oh yeah, set up a route. Alright, well, there it is. That should be enough to get the houses to upgrade. Yep. So, for level 3, we need ceramics and water. And there it is, mission complete. Again, that wasn't exactly a complicated one. Alright, so this is mission 4, and mission 4 introduces temples, which are basically big structures that you can design yourself. A pretty interesting part of the game. And also caravans, which can move goods between warehouses and have to be manually configured. And yeah, monuments, you can design them yourself. And this is, I think, at the end of the tutorial. You can basically do whatever you want from now on. So, let's get started. First, we'll build some houses really quick. Might as well use the existing road, that should be fine. Yeah, I might have to move that road slightly. Make it just a tiny little bit more optimal. Connect it like so. And then we have another row of houses. Over here. Okay, another double road and another road. So that should be reasonable, at least for now. And now we need irrigation canal. First, let's actually place the farms. So next to each other. Roughly. Yeah, here's the building for the caravans. We'll get to that later, I guess. This was wheat farm, yeah? Yep. Okay, so then we need the irrigation canal. Let's get that done really quick. We'll grab a few pumps. 4 of them should be enough. Might even be too much. Okay. Don't need too much here. And we'll also need actual roads, I guess. I think this is going to be fine. So let's get the road here. And let's see if this is enough space. Should be enough, I think. 18. 21. 24. I think I'll need to extend that canal a bit. I think that's going to be fine. Oh, I need a few more? Alright. 34. Okay, now we got 36. Is this enough space? That should be enough space. 18. 27. I think they are overlapping now. Okay, 36. No, this looks fine. Okay, so then obviously warehouse. This looks good enough. One warehouse should be fine. But I leave some space for another one. In fact, let's just get 2 warehouses. One of them can be used just for wheat and nothing else. So, yeah, let's say just wheat. And this one can be used for bread and milk. So, that will do. Let's say 16 each. So, that should be fine. Yeah, first settlers. Get to work! Alright, I got both the sellers and the routes set up. And this should be enough for some initial growth. Let's speed things up a little to make sure everything is working relatively smoothly. It should. So, 12 speed. They should start upgrading to poorhouses soon. As soon as they get the goods. Yeah, distributing. Still missing bread. Oh yeah, I didn't build the actual bakery. Whoops. My bad. Let's fix that problem really quick. I mean, the exact location doesn't matter that much. So 2 bakeries should be good. Yeah, now we have enough. Now the houses are upgrading. So then we'll need water and pottery. Let's get that done. Alright, so I have enough houses, I have enough population. Now we can build a temple. So, temples have 2 options. You can just build a temple from a template design, or you can make your own custom design. So, let's go with our own custom design. We can place it right here, then we need a warehouse specifically for the temple materials, and I'm going to need bricks for that. So I suppose we can test the caravan functionality here. So, we want to move bricks, and we want to move them from here. 1, 2, and 3. So that should work. Okay, we're moving bricks. So you basically have to set load and unload in the actual warehouse, and not on the route itself. There's no way to tell him this is where he's supposed to load. You have to go to the actual warehouse and set it over here. So that's how it works. So now I just need to wait to get a lot of bricks in here. And now we can actually, okay, start placing things. So here we can see the price of this one specific section. We can build it like so. Okay, okay. So what do we have here? Height, style. Okay, I can't really change that. We have color. So like red. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Red and white. Alright, I see how that works. That's going to be a lot of bricks. But okay. Yeah, see, already missing resources. And not exactly surprising, is it? Special parts. Like so. Okay, so we can have a special part there. Special part here. Yeah, again, missing resources. And then we can have extra levels. Okay, I had to wait a little bit to get more bricks. So, let's finish this temple, shall we? We need at least 3 floors to make it finished. So, yeah, like this. Oh, this is undo. I don't want to undo anything. So, another floor up here. That's probably still not enough materials, but... Is it? Here we go. More stairs. Like so. And one more level. Yep, not enough resources. But it's almost done. I think you'll get the idea. You can just customize it yourself. 46 bricks. That should be fine. There we go. Done. Minimum area 48. Number of parts 100. Okay, fine. I guess we need more parts then. It's not impressive enough, apparently. Well, fine then. Now I'll definitely need to wait for more bricks. Yep. It's almost done, however. There we go. Now it's done. So now we can complete the monument. And that finishes the mission. So that is a pretty interesting part of the game. Designing your own temple, monument, or whatever you want to call it. So there's one more mission, and this is basically the last mission of the extended tutorial, and this one introduces different social classes. So they will require different buildings, as in different houses. They will have different needs, and they will also require appeal and reduced pollution. So here we have, where is it? The villa. So it will have different requirements compared to buildings for regular workers. And they also, require different resources to upgrade. So we can see pollution right here and appeal. Obviously right now there's not much to see there. But that's basically the new mechanic here. And there will also be trade, which you'll need to build a port for. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, right here. That's the port. So this enables you to basically trade with other people and get money. There's prestige. So that indicates how important your city is. Determined by a number of things. Right now we have 0 because this is not a city yet. And the trade. So this is how you make money. First we need to initiate contact with another city. Trade routes are not complicated as far as I'm aware. Yeah, you basically just need a port for that. So I'm going to wrap it up here and let me finish with some closing thoughts about this game, because I didn't really say much about that. So the biggest difference between Nebuchadnezzar and the old Impressions games is definitely the level of difficulty, because nothing really threatens you. In Nebuchadnezzar, there's no military that you have to worry about. That entire aspect of Impressions games is just not here at all. There are no building fires, so you can't have stuff burned down. That's not possible. There are no wages, so that's another thing that basically isn't here. And you can pretty much just ignore anything that might hurt you. There isn't anything that would hurt you. Once you have the city up and running, the only real consideration is gold. So you don't need to set up some trade routes with your neighbors in order to have enough money. But once you have all that up and running, there isn't really anything bad that can happen to your city. Again, like, there's no military, there are no fires, wages are not a problem, unemployment isn't really a problem either. Gold is the main consideration. So this game is mostly focused on just like building things up. I'm not entirely certain how much longevity it will have, because one of the reasons people still play the old Impressions games to this day is because they are quite challenging, and there's also some degree of randomness involved, which is definitely reduced here. It is moddable, so I'm sure modders will come up with some interesting stuff. But I don't know, you be the judge yourself. If we don't consider modding, because it was just released, so it's not really something that is possible to judge, I'm sure there will probably be some interesting mods in the future. But right now, if we don't take modding into account, the level of challenge is really not quite there compared to the Impressions classics. And these are going to be my closing thoughts, I suppose. By the way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you did. And if you're not already on my Discord and you want to hang out, feel free to drop in. I'm usually there pretty much every day. And that's discord.gg/Marbozir. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.